Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to Salamanca and the Peninsula once again. I am your host as always. Let us see if anything has appeared. And it has. In this case, we have spotted French skirmishers in the woods and as a result, the French cavalry over there. So we can now actually see each other's armies, or, well, parts of it anyway. So if I pull back my cavalry a little bit, since they're not going to be able to approach without getting slowed down by that stream. So if we look here, so they can see my guns, they can't see anything there. He can see a fair chunk of my army, but not all that much. He can see 2 of my guns, so 3 of my batteries and 2 brigades of infantry. The rest of my army, except for these elements in the town here, are completely hidden. So I wonder who spots them. Ah, there we go. That answers that question. Those skirmishers down there do. Let's see, what can they see from up here? The Upper El Chico and the Upper Grande, but that's about it. They do see a bit of the road here, so if anything comes down the road, I'll get a nice big advanced warning. MacDonald's guns. I am going to shoot at the dragoons up there. Only take out one of the dragoons, but every little bit helps. So again, for now, he can see... Where are they? There they are. So he can see Spry's Portuguese Brigade, backed up by Lawson's battery of guns. He can see my heavy artillery reserve and heavy guns up there, plus the Brunswicker Oyel Jaegers. He can also see most of Stubbs's brigade and the 2 elements of the 95th Rifles over there. Beyond that, nothing really can be seen. So let us also continue to place out the boys of Pakenham's division into positions where they are able to quickly march once again when the time comes. So they're placed so they can march quickly when the time comes. Whether it be in this direction, back to Salamanca, or south towards Los Apiles. for now, my guns, I am still set and in position. There's nothing too crazy that needs to be done. I got the Oriel Jaegers and some 60th rifles protecting my flank. Should the time come I need more skirmishers down there, I can always detach Colin Hackett's brigade with the King's German Legion light battalions and the Brunswick Oriel's regiment, so the Brunswick regiment and the King's German Legion lights, they can go down there. So those alone should help. Beyond that, he doesn't actually see the vast majority of my army. But he can, seeing the fact that I've got skirmishers in the village, he can probably guess that my line is stretching from the river to the woods. He just won't know where the strong points are. Otherwise, we are nice and cozy in our current positions. We've got the dragoons there, so that's the dragoon cavalry. We got some light infantry in the woods. In this case, I could push my skirmishers a little deeper into the woods just to ensure they don't surprise me. And I think I will do that. I'll push them a little deeper, which should buy me enough time. Whoops, did not mean to do that, but it works as well. Just in case they come up here, the brigade, which includes the Welsh Fusiliers and the Royal Fusiliers, they should be able to react quickly enough in case any Frenchmen come milling through the woods. Otherwise, our position, yep, out of range, we are nice and set. So, it's 6:30 AM on the 22nd of July. I am thinking I might have to move Thomas Bradford's brigade back towards the ford to ensure that they are unable to get across here and force me to rush across the river. So I think I am going to do that. So Thomas Bradford and his Portuguese brigade is going to march back to that ford to keep an eye on it for me. The Portuguese cavalry will continue this way. And with that, most of my army is still going to be sitting on its butt for the time being. So it's a case of waiting to see what the French do. So for the moment, we're going to be watching, waiting, and seeing what the French do. So for now, that's all we are going to do. It's another short episode, unfortunately. I figured since I've got this fairly nice position, why throw it away? So for now, I could send up one of my cavalry up onto the Aparicio here, and I think I will place these Spanish cavalry up there just to get, again, a bit more of a sight about, and then when the time comes they'll move further forward. But for now, that's what we're gonna do. Nothing too excessive, nothing too crazy, just enough to keep an eye on things. So it's almost 7 o'clock. So, again, I thank you for watching. It's been a little bit more interesting than the last couple of episodes because, well, we can now actually see things. So I'm suspecting that the French will have their main army here. Their Dragoon division here watching. I wonder if he suspects, beyond those skirmishers, if my line might be here. It would be a fairly strong position, using this hill here, the village, the slopes back here, and all along here as a strong position. But for now, we are still just going to sit where we are while we await the arrival of the French. But for now, I shall say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please consider hitting that thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving a comment. It is all appreciated. And I shall see you all with the next part. So, bye bye for now.